Hello everyone, it's Happy Mail Queen. I have a couple of project shares. I haven't been just shopping. I have been creating little by little. I've been making some embellishments. So today it's all about bows, shakers, and tassels. Yesterday I finally got to play with my bow dies. Since I had gotten the faux leather from Hobby Lobby and also the canvas. So I'm going to share that with you guys. But before that, I have been making shakers, and I think I made these last week. I just hadn't shared. So, and then I'm just going to share like a couple of tassels, a few tassels that I created. So let's get started. So I did create these very cute shakers, and this is one of my favorite ones. So I just used some glitter paper, and I did actually use a die for this, and it's the Sizzix, what is it called? It's this one right here, and it's the cupcake and cherry. And let's see, I did use another die. Hold on guys, sorry. I've forgotten what I did with my dies. Oh goodness, now I can't find my other die. But I did do cupcakes, and I also did the ice cream cone, and I don't know what I did with that die. Okay, but anyway, when you cut out this cupcake die, it does cut like this, and so you do have this opening here, which I guess you're supposed to just layer over it, and then this part too right here. So I did have to tape that, and sorry for my hands, you guys, my hands have been so dry. So yeah, I had to tape that closed, and then I cut an acetate piece to layer on top of it, and then I sewed it. But of course I had to tape this up here. So by like the last couple of ones that I made, I finally just decided, you know, I can't keep taping it, and this is how I ended up taping it. Let's see. See? I decided, you know what, I'm just going to make my own template so that you don't have the cut here and the cut up on top. So, yeah, at the end, I ended up just making my own template. So this is just one big piece. I basically just traced that cupcake die cut, and then just, you know, traced around. So, and then I did die cut just this piece here, and then the top piece with some, glitter paper from my stash, which I think I got at Hobby Lobby, and as well as the frosting curly cues here. I die cut that piece, and the cherry. So yeah, I'm happy with this shaker. So I did use just some seed beads on this one, and some you know, the recollections, this one here from Michaels. I absolutely love this. The chunky glitter. This and this one. I love these two combinations here. Actually for this one, yeah, that's what I used. So this is one of my favorite ones. And then my second favorite, I would say, would be this green one right here. And I basically just used some of my scraps. This one is from the Bella Rose. I think it's the Bella Rose paper, the first edition paper. And then I just put some sequins in there. And as you can see, I put some Cartwright, the flower sequins, or yeah, flower sequins. Some other ones from my stash. And I like how that one came out too. And then there's that one where I put the flower sequence as well, and that's also another paper from the Bella Rose, I think. And then this one here, which This paper is, I don't know, from my stash. I don't remember what paper that is. This was the first one I think I made, and I didn't put a whole lot of sequins in there, which, yeah, next time I definitely will. So yeah, those are my cupcake shakers. And then I had made the ice cream cone. So I kind of wanted the confetti or the shaker part to be up here, but I realized that was too hard to sew because of the not the zigzag, but this part right here. And that's just, I'm not that great a sewer to, you know, sew that straight. So yeah, I just decided to do this part here, which was so much easier, which is the cone part. And for that, I just used some chunky glitter as well from, this one is the one from the Target dollar bin, this one. And then I used the Michaels, the Recollections, chunky glitter as well. Where's that? No. Anyway, I did prefer this color instead of the other gold from Target. So for the rest of them, let me just refocus. I did use just that. And it doesn't really shake, actually, because there's such a small space right here. So I still think it looks cute. I mean, I even tried seed beads also. But, yeah, it just didn't really work out because of just the tiny, tiny space. This one has the seed beads. And it still doesn't even shake. So that's how the back looks like. And you can definitely, you know, cut up another piece and cover that. But I just left it like that because I figured I'll probably just adhere the back down to something, you know, like your flip book. So, yeah, these are my little shakers. And then, yeah, 2 weeks ago I started making the tassels, and I did give some away to my friend Sophia. But these are the ones that I had left. And, of course, I had to try it with my glitter paper. And this glitter paper is the one that's very pliable. It's the one from Target that's thinner, so it's not as thick. So, you know, this one was easy to put together. And I just used some trims, so I didn't do too much with it. I did add a little charm here that I got from, I think from Michaels. They're just little Rhinestone Charms. You can get a pack of it at Michaels. And I need to make some more, but I ran out of the lobster clasp. But that's how they came out. I did use some of my beads from my stash, and then some, what is that called? Bead caps. And then I had some of these left over, this, the tulle, which I need to get some more. I don't like the Hobby Lobby tulle. This is the Hobby Lobby tulle right here, tulle trim, because they're not fringed. And I tried to fringe them by cutting strips, you know, but it still didn't really work out. I don't like the way that looks like. It's kind of I don't know, it's unruly. But, you know, since I had some remnant fabrics left, I just thought I would, you know, just use it up. This one, I did like the way this one came out. And then this one I made yesterday because you can't even tell, but this is actually the canvas glitter sheet that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby. And then this washi tape was perfect. I did have to cut it down to size because it was a little wide, but it was the perfect color for this little tassel. So I make my tassels pretty simple. I you know, don't really make them too, you know, I don't put too much in them, but I like them. They're really cute. I do have to try the one that Bridget made with the dangle on the bottom. But for now, that's pretty much all the tassels I made. And like I said, some of them I gave away to my friend. So, yeah, those are the shakers and tassels. And, And then I made some bows. So let me just share the bows with you guys. So I probably have like 30 some bows here. I used up all the canvas, and let me tell you, just a review on, for me, I prefer the canvas over the faux leather because, as you can see, the faux leather is really thick, and most of my bow dies are the thinner dies. So, you have to pass it through like several times to actually, you know, cut it out. And especially if you use like one of these, this was the My Creative Time bow. Oh, I'm sorry, this is paper, but because of the intricate design here, the scallop part, there were times when I had to, it didn't cut all the way through. And, even with the canvas. So yeah, I did still have to cut it with scissors. If you use your bigs, not bigs, but your Sizzix dies, like this one right here, this is the one I used. This cuts really well because it's the thicker dies, the steel dies, and you still have to pass it maybe a couple, 2 or 3 times, but it completely cuts it. But if you're going to use like a more intricate die, yeah, it's hard to cut the faux leather. I mean, I didn't even attempt with the faux leather because it's so thick. And this one's not even intricately cut. But what I don't like about the faux leather also is that the backing here, the white, it's a little fuzzy, you know, like, I don't know, it's really soft and it feels like cotton. But you do have to kind of cut the edges sometimes because of it kind of frays a little bit. I don't know if fraying is the correct term, but you do have to clean up the sides with your scissors. So they do look cute though, and I absolutely love this color. But yeah, I prefer cutting the canvas. Okay, so yeah, let me just share. Okay, so I did these with the Sizzix die. Let me show you something else here. Okay, this is with that Sizzix die that I just showed you, the bows die. Super cute. I kind of rounded the corners here because I found that I didn't really like it being so pointy at the fishtail part there. So yeah, I decided to round it, and I think I like that look better. This is the smaller My Creative Time bow. And then here's the bigger one. And although I do love this die, it's a little bit more work because of, like I said, you have to pop out those little pieces on the inside. Even with the paper, and then you have to clean your die. So yeah, it does take a little more time. So if you're making a whole bunch of these, yeah, it's gonna take time to make. And I found that I didn't really like the pink one with this die because I kind of don't like that you can see the whites. It's not that bad, it's just, I don't know, with the pink it's so obvious. I don't know, with the gold it's not, I mean, you can still see the white, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of, unless you have a double-sided paper, or if these canvas ones come double-sided, I don't know, then you don't see that white part. It's still cute, but one thing I learned when you die cut this is the scallops don't really line up. You see that? The bottom and the top. but I don't know, I guess it's designed for it not to sit flat, but for it to be puffy like this. But I still think, I don't know, they should have lined that up. So that's just my review. Okay, so for this bow right here, I used a different, the bottom part right here, I actually used this one for this bow. So it's not as pointy and it's kind of thinner. See that? I used this. And this bow die is the doohickey die. Which, what did I do with all my dies? I kind of cleaned up, you guys, so, anyway, it is this die right here. Sorry, I didn't realize I put away my stuff. Yeah, so this is for this is the bride's bow, the double bow die cut right here. That's what it makes. And then the My Creative Time, this is the smaller one. It is this small, teeny tiny bow. Ooh, and I love this one. This is kind of one of my favorite ones. This iridescent one. For the big one, it's this one. And again, this is the My Creative Time. What is this one called? I don't know, but there is the number right there, MCT D54. This is the bigger one. So yeah, those are the bows. So I had fun. I had fun making them. It took time to do, but I did this all afternoon, and you do create some really cute bows, and I love this particular one. I don't have any more pieces, you guys. I used them all up. This canvas one right here, this is the iridescent one, and just a tip, when you do get this, there is this this plastic film on top, and I found out later on, and so I did peel that off in the beginning before die cutting these. But there's like this protective film on top of this one that does peel off. So some of them are peeled, some of them are not peeled because I didn't know there was a protective film. But I love these. They're so iridescent and super cute. So yeah, those are my bows. And what else? What else can I share with you? Oh, the little itty bitty bows. So these are the little bows. And this is from the Paper Smooches baby bows. That's what I made. And I found out that these Paper Smooches bows, they have this strip, and I decided to loop it so that if I decide to dangle this, to put it on, make it like a little charm, I can put a jump ring right here on this loop. See that loop? Let me show you the die so you guys can get a better look at it. Sorry, let me just grab it. So this is how the baby bow from Paper Smooches look like. So you see this part right here? I was wondering what that was all about, and I thought that was just the part that you fold over to go around, like the middle part of the bow, like this. But if you cut your paper, you're getting the back side of it when you fold it over. So I thought that was really strange, and it's too short to go all the way around. So I was wondering what that was. Well, I don't know. I didn't see a tutorial on how to use this die or anything, but I decided that what I wanted to do with that little piece was just to fold that back the other way and create that little loop. So let me see if I can find another one for you guys. Where's my gold ones? Here we go. See? See the little loop I just made on the top? Or if you want, you can do the loop on the bottom and put the little legs here, and you can hang something, a charm, from that little loop. But yeah, you just put a jump ring and there you go. Isn't that cute? So these were super fun to make, and I know you ladies have been making some with your own bow dies. And I absolutely love the way they look. Again, just keep in mind these are harder to cut because they are thicker. So make sure you actually use your, you know, heavier dies for that one. Okay, so yeah, I'll probably have to go back to Hobby Lobby and get some other colors. But yeah, if you want to know about the canvas, I did do a haul video prior to this video, so you guys can see how they come. And I got them at Hobby Lobby. So, okay, talk to you guys later. Bye!